Our next presenter is Edward Stuart, who is Manager of Technology and Business Development and co-founder of Hydrogen Optimized. He founded this company with his father to enable economic large-scale hydrogen production using renewable energy power for their proprietary water electrolysis systems. Hydrogen Optimized is a private hydrogen technology company commercializing its patent-pending RuggedCell water electrolysis systems for the production of green hydrogen at large scale. Their pedigree dates back to 1905 when Alexander D. Stuart, Canada's hydrogen pioneer, concluded that hydrogen and oxygen were key to building blocks to a sustainable, clean, diverse energy and industrialized world. Here is Edward.
Hi, and thanks for that introduction, Paul. So I'll start sharing my screen now and I can start presenting the presentation. Here we are. All right. So as Paul said, Hydrogen Optimized, we're focused on the large scale production of green hydrogen. And we have a very long history in doing that, at least in my family and in this province. As actually a handful of the presenters today have mentioned, my family dates back as global leaders in the industry, and employees that were at our various family companies over the year are now leading Ballard, and we're leading Hydrogenics, and are gone on to farm other companies like Next Hydrogen. So we have a very deep and strong roots in the Canadian hydrogen ecosystem. We founded the company in 2017 to really fill the gap of the need for a large-scale water electrolyzer. The water electrolyzers that we saw in the market today, instead of system sizes that were starting at 5 to 20 megawatts in size, that's where the largest sizes were, instead of the larger sizing being up towards the gigawatt in scale. I won't go too deep in the history, as we've chatted a bit before, and also Ron Oberth is doing a whole presentation on that in one of the next sessions. But we have a very long history that is leadership of not just Canada, but the world's hydrogen technology. So hydrogen, as most of us know, is the key energy bridge between renewable electricity and industrial users, whether that be for transportation, energy, steel, ammonia, and various industries. And it's been identified by several reports of being in the 10 trillions of dollars in scale market opportunity. Hydrogen optimized RuggedCell water electrolyzer is poised to become a category leader in the gigawatt scale water electrolysis industry. The technology has been developed in Ontario and Quebec over the past 4 years. And I'm speaking today from our Hydrogen Technology Center in Ontario. So back in September, ABB announced our joint MOU to commercialize large-scale hydrogen systems in the 100 megawatt to gigawatt range and size. And this MOU covers the joint development, joint commercialization, and joint demonstration of that system. We share a very strong vision with ABB on high ampere water electrolysis systems. To get to water electrolysis systems that are a gigawatt to hundreds of megawatts in scale, you have to go into the high amperes. They were looking for similar technology for a long time in the marketplace, and when we stumbled upon each other, we really felt we had a clear shared vision on how to achieve this large scale of water electrolysis technology, and that's what we're happy to be bringing to the marketplace today. And we're presently engaging that market in a variety of opportunities with our product. That's the main presentation. I don't have much more to say than that, so I guess it can go into early questions.
Well, Edward, that's pretty impressive. And I'm wondering, how soon are the gigawatts going in? There's not a gigawatt hydrogen plant out there, is there?
No.
But when do you think the first gigawatt plant will happen?
Well, there's a strong push for large-scale hydrogen today, whether it be looking at United Kingdom's announcement yesterday for 5 gigawatts in the UK in the next 10 years, or the European strategy of 40 gigawatts over the next 10 years. And I'll tell you that not all of those gigawatts are going to be made in 2030. A fair number of them will be made in the sooner context.
So you would think that within 5 years we could see a gigawatt plant?
I would see that's very reasonable to say that there's going to be a gigawatt. And even just look at what Saudi Arabia and Air Products have announced, a 4 gigawatt plant using ThyssenKrupp's electrolyzers in Saudi Arabia in the next 4 years. Hydrogen's moving into the gigawatt scale in the very short term. Really for industries like steel, industries like ammonia, industries like methanol, industries that require gigawatts of electrolyzers for hydrogen to actually be viable in them.
Very good, very good. So that's very interesting.